Aloha, everybody. This is Gigi from Kauai Community College. In this video, I will be talking about percentage change. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so after cleaning up her Facebook account, Jessica went from having 600 friends to only 480 friends that she actually knows. So what is the percentage change? Okay, model drawing will help us here, as it does with many other problems. Model drawing is awesome, you guys. All right, so sentence, there is a blank percent change in Jessica's friend list. Okay, and the change could be an increase or a decrease. According to this scenario, before and after, before she has 600 friends. After cleaning up, she had only 480 friends. There is a difference, and that difference is a decrease in the number of friends she has on her Facebook account. The question is, what is that percent change, right? So 120 is the difference, right? 480 plus 120 is 600. We are comparing that 120 with the original amount of 600. Okay, so 600 is your reference point, and that is 100%. That means 60 is 10%, and 120 must be 20%. So there is a 20% decrease in her friend list. Pretty awesome, right? Make sense of the problem. Don't just do stuff, right? Here's another one for you. On the first day of school, there were 16 students in Lonnie's class, but by the end of the week, her class roster went up to 18. What is the percentage change? Well, there is a blank percent change in her class size. The change again is going to be an increase because it went from 16 to 18, right? But let's just take a look. The original amount is 16. The new amount is 18. And there is that change, okay? There is an increase. And comparing the two bar model there, we have an increase of 2 because that's 16 and that's 2. We are thinking now, what is 2 in comparing to the original 16, meaning what percent is 2 out of 16? That means 16 is your reference point, and that is 100%. That means 4 is a quarter of that, so it's 25%, and 2 is half of 4. That gives you 12.5%. So there is a 12.5% increase in her class size. Pretty awesome, right? And you may think, well, what if the numbers are not nice? Can you still do this? And the answer is yes, you can. You may need a calculator to do your calculations for you, but you can still think of it the same way. For example, you're making $13 an hour at your current job. After a good performance review, your boss told you, oh, hey, you are so awesome. You're going to be making $15 an hour next week. What is that percentage change in your hourly rate? Okay, again, the answer sentence, there is blank percent change in your hourly rate. Now, that change is an increase because you went from 13 to 15, right? So we are thinking now, that $2 change is what percent of the original 13? So 13 is your reference point, and that is 100%. Now, how do I go from 13 to 2? Good question. I'm going to go to 1. Well, if 13 is 100%, then 1 is 100% divided by 13. That means 2 would be double that amount. So go ahead and use your calculator. That would be 2 times 100 divided by 13, and that is approximately 15.38%. So there is a 15.38% increase in your hourly rate. Okay, so I usually don't encourage using a calculator, but after you think of the process and you understand what you're doing, it's okay to grab a calculator to do the computation for you, unless you just want to go ahead and do long division, because that really is 2 times 100 divided by 13 is 200 divided by 13, which isn't that hard to do. But you know what, for this purpose, because we want to understand percent, it's okay to use a calculator to do that approximation. All right, keep making sense of math, because math is so much fun if you understand what you're doing. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.